Before the video starts, I just wanted to say thank you. We finally hit 400 subs, and it's really nice. So here are some of the ground rules. Basically, the brightness is at 0, the gamma is extremely low, the contrast is low. It's all basically making it as dark as possible without being completely black. Now that the challenge has actually started, you can see Freddy lovingly caress Gregory and then start staring into his soul.
Scanning complete.
I then turned up my settings because that was literally unplayable. If I would have stayed like that, this challenge would have never gotten done. Now that we got the settings nearly finalized, here comes our first major challenge, trying to get up these boxes. It's so dark, they're basically invisible. And I should have known that this was a taste of what's to come. I mean, this just screwed me over so bad. After having been on this part for over 10 minutes, I was actually surprised when I finally made it. But little did I know that the game decided to literally assault me in this next part. I'm not going to show it all, but just want to let you know, navigating through these vents took me over 40 minutes just to get not even through the tutorial. 40 minutes. I should have known this challenge was going to suck. I already hate it. After finally making my way out of the vents, the run basically went on normal. I was able to use all the lights to see where I was going, so I knew where the photo pass was. This part's kind of boring, I'll just skip to the next torture. Vanessa comes over here to basically just like mentally assault Freddy, but you know, Freddy takes it like a champ because that dude's just gone. Thankfully I've speedran this game many of times, so I know my way to navigate through here, even if it's very hard to see. Now we're going up against our first animatronic. I'm making sure to save, because if I die, I know I'm gonna have to go back far. So I make sure to save at every point. You can bet on that. In case you don't know where this is the bathroom where we see Chica for the first ever time, and she can kill us pretty easily right here. And without being able to see where I'm going, yeah, it's gonna make it pretty easy for me to die. Surprisingly, this part only took 5 attempts. I don't know how I did it, but I just guessed the right directions and I made it. Now comes the chase with Monty, and I'll tell you right now, I have never been more scared in a Five Nights at Freddy's game than at this moment, and it was terrifying. It was absolutely terrifying, but I still did it. First try, I have no clue. When I unlocked the cameras, I made a huge discovery. The cameras have no effect with my brightness, so it's perfectly normal on the cameras, which is something I'm going to be using for the rest of the run.
Wait, I'm still here.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
After making my way to the main entrance part of the plaza and the little shopping center, I realized that this was going to be a little bit of a struggle, based on the fact that I cannot see anything.
Oh man, now it's some kind of daycare pass?
Just a quick question. I mean, do you see that? Because I didn't. I really didn't.
That is great.
Alright, I'll give you another attempt. Do you see now? Do you see now? Because I still don't. This daycare portion, I mean, personally, with these settings, I just call it the my heart never stops racing portion. Because, my heart never stopped racing. It was so dark, it was so hard to see. After being grabbed and then fondled by Sun, I realized that I was gonna be fondled by Moon too, so I wasn't looking forward to that. By this point, when he was calling me a naughty boy, I should have known that that meant he was gonna be bum-fiddling me for this whole game. Here is where I got the item that was gonna take this challenge from, oh my god, why am I doing this, I wanna die, to just, oh my god, why am I doing this? AKA, the flashlight. After turning all the lights back on, I made sure to save, because I am not taking chances with this cutscene, dude. I have died multiple times before, right here.
Banned from the Daycare! Security alert! Security alert!
This part might look scary, but it was, because everything was black. But don't worry, I had my Lord and Savior, Freddy Fazbear, to save me. So it's all good. After beating the Daycare, I realized that Gregory was on a pretty bad acid trip, so I just let him deal with it normally. He's seen a magic bunny, but, you know, that's alright. After finishing the elevator ride, I made sure to say hello to Mapbot. Made sure to take the map as well. I'm gonna do the skip, so then you can't actually expect me to play it normally, right? After getting the security badge, I realized that this is probably one of the few parts in the game that definitely didn't disappoint on any scales. Making a pizza, pretty enjoyable. I'm just gonna let it play out. Once you finish making the pizza, you go on to the skills for reasons. Now that we've made our way to the bathroom, we're gonna see Chica a few times, but don't give her any mind. We're perfectly fine inside Freddy. At this point, Vanessa catches us, but don't worry, as long as we go inside Freddy, we're perfectly fine. We have no chance of dying.
I was just looking for the sports channel, Gary.
Once we get down here, I decide to listen to Freddy for a little bit, but you know, he tells us nothing important, so I just end up leaving anyway. This next moment is something that would take this challenge from, oh my god, why am I doing this, to, okay, this isn't too bad. And it's the flashlight upgrade, let's go.
Got it. Now I should be able to.
After getting the backstage pass, Freddy came to give me a message.
What's this?
Gregory, do you see the small vent on the floor? Have you ever heard of Among Us, Gregory? You need to vent. I know it will be hard for you to be sus, but I know you can do it, Gregory.
After those inspiring words from Freddy, I knew that it was time for me to go and activate the Showtime disc. On my way to activate the Showtime disc, Roxy started chasing me, so I hid. Turns out she's just trying to sniff my toes. After activating the Showtime disc, I knew it was time to start rocking out. After running and not really being able to see anything, I so very nearly died to Monty. I seen Moon again, which was instantly not too good. This whole next part with the endos was one that was actually really scary due to the lack of brightness.
Locked. So this is what you look like inside? Creepy. I like you better with your shell on. security office. Should be one of those badge head things in here. Gosh! I can open parts and service now. Oh, come on!
I'm functioning much more better now.
Reconnect Freddy's head. Repeat the correct sequence by pressing the flashing connector.
Grammar function error.
After that kerfuffle, it was time for some phaser blast. Oh yeah, you guys ready to see some awesome sharpshooting? Just kidding. We're actually gonna end it here because, yeah, you can't beat the game with zero brightness. But do I consider that a win? No, I don't. So that's why, even though I did end the game right here, I went back to it and I finished it the right way. No matter how much torture it put me through, no matter how many clips I had to get rid of because it took so much storage to record it all. Jesus Christ, why did I do this?
Freddy, that rabbit lady's in a secret room above Phaser Blast. It looks like a hideout. I think her name is Vanny?
Vanny. It is very similar to Vanessa. And also Bunny.
By this point, my game has been so glitchy, and Freddy was just causing an earthquake during this cutscene. When I was first walking down here, I had no idea where Roxy was, and then I seen the very top of her head. It actually scared me a little bit.
Staff bot repair machine there. If you see the DJ, say hello. He is such a nice fellow.
I'm not gonna over-exaggerate, and I'm not gonna under-exaggerate. This next part took me 2 hours to do. I got 3 blue screens, and I died about 7 times.
Two zones remain. One zone remains. Rerouting encryption.
Ay, 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 ay.
After I'd finished the DJ boss fight, I literally spent 50 minutes just trying to leave the building. And eventually I did, so that's how I got here. This whole part was actually kind of genuinely scary. Not gonna lie.
Who's there? I just need a little work done.
For this part, I decided to turn off my flashlight to make it look more, you know, cinematic. I think it looks really nice.
Where are you? I can still hear Why are you hiding from me? I know you're there.
Instead of getting Freddy some plastic surgery, I got him some metal surgery. I know. I'll be here all week. Once you get to this part, Vanessa's gonna start like flirting with Gregory, you know. Might be into some weird stuff, I don't know, but anyway, just wait this out. You're in the elevator. It's a little dark, a little hard to see, but you're in an elevator, so it's not too bad. And then once she's done talking, just go back.
Go check the main stage.
And with all that being said, yes, you can beat Five Nights at Freddy's security breach with 0 brightness.
Of course you can.
It's just not good. I don't recommend it.
Charge station. My systems would shut down within an hour. It is a safety precaution. It is my design. This is where I must stay. Do not return. It will never be safe. I will miss you.
Freddy, if I leave now, nothing will change, will it? There will be more disappearances.
Just wanted to say thanks for watching. Thanks for 400 subscribers. I really appreciate it. And I hope that this year can be really good. And I can make some good content. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it.